Hello rat, emoji rat.
I just had to reset it. What? What? What the? There it goes. That was weird.
We gonna talk when you done playing.
Oops.
What is happening?
It it makes me, apparently, like in the game, it makes me better at hitting. Because in baseball, like, you have something called a strike zone. And you're supposed to swing if the ball is in that zone.
The coach
If you
draws
don't,
the
it's a
player's
strike.
attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
You have to hit it within the zone, or you have to, like, if you don't hit it within the zone, it's still a strike. But you can also, if it's like outside of the zone and you don't swing, it's a ball. So it apparently makes my player better at deciding when to swing and when not to swing.
Minor League Baseball
I'll show you.
is live and on the air.
Like,
Now to the plate, here is Cole
I'm
Freeman.
pitching this
And we
game,
are
never
set
mind.
for baseball here this evening. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's
gonna be a
first
long
offering
game.
is taken for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. Come and trying to bounce back from
you
the
see this
loss
little, like,
last time
rectangle?
out, but they've been in good form lately.
hold on. Ellie!
5-2 over their last 7.
I have to get it in the
These
zone.
players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused
If
on
he
one
doesn't
thing,
swing,
not who was going to be the
or
hero,
if he swings, it
just the
doesn't
fact
matter,
that they needed
it's still a
W,
strike.
and that one
If
of
it's
their
outside
teammates,
of the
whether it's
zone,
them or
it's a
someone
ball,
else, has to come up with a
right?
big knock.
But if it's outside of the zone and he still swings, it's still a ball. So like if I put it like right outside of the zone and he still swings on it, alright, he didn't swing, so it's a
The
ball.
warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time.
See, I'm
Here
throwing it
comes
just
the
outside
1-2.
the zone. He swung
Fouled
at it
away.
anyways, so
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Tremaine is right there, one down. So here is Yasel Antuna. He's ready for his first
Alright,
at
just in
bat
the
of his
corner to
early
see if he'll
season
bite on it.
contest.
no, he
Just
didn't
off
bite.
the outside, and it's 1-0.
So sometimes you purposely want to throw it outside of the zone to see if they'll like bite on it. Like that one,
Ball and a strike.
he didn't bite on it, but it was still in the zone, so it's still a strike. This one
The
curves.
1-1.
He swung on it,
1-2
but it's
now.
foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to
This one
breaking ball,
drops.
and the hitter just fouls that one off.
See, he swung at that, and I got a
Swing
strikeout.
and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young
Three
arm like
strikes.
that.
You're
If you
out.
could spot your pitches there in advantage counts
I'll
like
tell you what
1
they
and
are.
2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts.
How long do
Oh,
you think ULL played for?
He got a hit, I don't know, 1. I gotta get up at 7,
Throw into
so.
second.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball
He got a hit.
back.
Alright,
Into the box.
that's a
Wiseman.
strike.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's
So I have
0-1.
1 strike. 2
Swing
strikes.
Wake up at 7 for what?
Hand over at It's
For
a
work?
1-2.
What? I gotta work at 8:30
Hey, I
in
know
the
we're
morning.
only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher,
Yeah,
you try to get
8:31.
through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right
Wow.
now, he's going to have to buckle down.
Two
to try to
strikes,
keep
no
this game
balls.
scoreless.
The pause and the 0-2.
He just keeps fouling it away. I'm gonna give him an inside fastball.
Oh, I probably missed it on your schedule.
Fuck, he's gonna swing.
Line towards center field. That's
ILL
in,
watch
that's
for
base
about
hit.
30 minutes.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Osvaldo Duarte. The second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. He takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1.
That was terrible.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Next to hit, Ryan Vola. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Israel Pineda. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Mills. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
They're about to fight each other right next to me.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least. There's a lot of positives going on right now.
Joe Wilkerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right
Oh, good
fielder.
catch.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So now to the plate, Rhett Wiseman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Wiseman was born in Massachusetts. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the corner.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for 1. And now here is Osvaldo Duarte, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Ryan Volek is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Israel Pineda. He bounced out last time up. 0-1 the count.
Stop bringing me into it.
Slider, but it's 1-1.
Stop bringing me into it. Stop bringing me into it.
They may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Into the box now, Ian Mills, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Cole Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. To short, right to him. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH. Giselle Antuna flew out last time up. Lifted down the line in left.
I don't want to play pitcher. Boring.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Harrisburg Senators jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carson Teal wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts.
I wanted to see you play your guitar more, but your phone quality was so bad.
I hope they let me pitch this game. I don't want to pitch. Yes, I'm not pitching. Alright.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman.
There we go.
Sanchez.
They'll actually get to hit the ball.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, I could have crushed that. I don't even know why I didn't.
Here comes the 0-1.
I also can't hear you when they are talking.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Ready with another 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Let her rip, let her rip.
I see you made your ass realistic like yours.
Let's go, baby. Full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2.
I'll wait.
What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit on the ground.
Oh,
The first base
yes, he
line.
dropped it.
Oh, it takes a nasty pop, and he's unable to haul it in.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will
Oh my gosh, stop showing these.
throw any pitch in any count, but the
I got
batter
a
is
hit.
able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So now here is Jesus Spanos looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right
Oh,
field
he
line.
scored. Damn it.
Keller is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started. TJ Nickty trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground at third. A The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. But they'll catch a
Oh,
break
nice.
if
We got
the
bases
runners are gonna
loaded.
Stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Because they made mistakes. Because of their
Next to hit
mistakes.
is Miguel
I could
Gomez,
score here if he gets a
who
good
went
hit.
winless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Oh, and it misses. Ball
Nice.
four,
He got a
and
ball
that
4 that
forced home
scores me.
run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning.
Nice. I scored.
So next to hit is Alec Keller.
Got a guy in second
Scoring
base.
position with Sugan.
I just got to catch it and throw it to first base.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Ethan
I am
Sanchez.
sorry I am not following much, but I am watching, and good job then.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 the count. And he lays off again, ball 3.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Stepping in once again is Austin Wynns. Worked a walk his first time up. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to first, not in time for the double play. Throw back to first, and they double him up.
What just... Okay.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Larry Holland.
Why are my arms so
2-2.
big?
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Ian Mills. 0 for 1 with a run scored.
Double play ball.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second.
Laughing, I was just saying how your arms are big.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in next, Ethan Sanchez. Singled in his last at-bat. He's set, here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Austin stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hoping to discourage a steal
I like
attempt
how
with
they
a
say your
fly step
name.
here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit fairly well out
Damn
towards
it.
straightaway center. Weisman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now is Ian Sagdahl. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in next, Ethan Sanchez. He flew out in his last debut.
I really don't want to hear yelling right now.
No one out with a runner at second.
Why did I swing at that?
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball well outside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holland is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And they get the double play.
I mean, they didn't let me run back. I was trying to run back.
Now at the plate here is Cole Freeman trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Cole Freeman.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Now at the plate is Alec Keller. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Popped him up. He brings it in, and they come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
God, is this about her or is it about her fucking sister? It's about her. It's always about fucking her, I swear to God.
Heading on and never wavered. Alfonso Gonzalez earns the win, his second.
It's clearly
Save his sixth.
2 errors. They left 11 men on base.
God, rip me off.
Team's future stars are on display. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Ethan Sanchez.
I didn't hit it.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In there, and it's
That was
0-2
nasty.
now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
I heard 90% breathing in 2 words, but AIB noticed she is kinda self-absorbed.
So now into the box is Osvaldo Duarte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. At the plate now is Aldrin Corredor.
The first baseman, Aldrin Corredor.
Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ethan Sanchez. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Down the left field line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. Next, it'll be Alec Keller. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on
I
it.
didn't mean to press that button.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ethan
Did he
Sanchez.
just say Helen
Struck out
Keller?
his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next up, Taylor Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The catcher, Taylor Davis.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ballgame, as there are quickly 2 away now. Next up is Larry Holland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ethan Sanchez. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Here is our final ranking. First for the victorious baseman. 2 runs on 5 hits. Minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development.
Bro, fucking reply.
They agree on a new plan going forward.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field, but it seems they've quickly abandoned that idea. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, does that tell you that the pick on him was a reach as high as it was?
You know, I really wouldn't say that at all. I mean, one thing I've learned over the years is you don't want to judge a draft too soon. Sure. You got to wait for it to play out and see how the guy, give him years in the big leagues before you really know for sure. But to be honest, it's so difficult to make it as a two-way player because it's difficult to make it as a hitter or as a pitcher, and to try to do both is that much harder. And I've seen a number of instances where you have a guy who's maybe a two-way player at the amateur level, and you bring him into pro ball, and you make him a pitcher. And then
every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that took me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, dale, live my life inside the belly. Don't be walking with me, get my enemies.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jackson Rutledge, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ethan Sanchez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And a dive, but he's back in there. And now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Next to stand in is Austin Wins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. And Tucum is there. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. One. Now at the plate, Ian Sagdahl. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Ethan Sanchez.
0-1's the count.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 and 2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, baby, keep driving.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Ready with the 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier.
So stepping in is Brody Reed. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, he's already shown he can get the job done. Executed flawlessly last time up. Look for the same idea here.
1 there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cole Freeman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plumped. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next, Ethan Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out.
Did she calm down?
In check here this half of the inning. Digging in will be Rhett Wiseman. Flew out last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Turn throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to
And now in the box, Ethan Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
High and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closes. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others.
Striding in is Giselle Antuna, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Bay Sox get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Tyler Irwin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keegan Aiken hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Ethan Sanchez, heading out towards shallow right. Keller has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So next to bat will be Alec Keller, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, out, 3, and they turn the double play. Now into the box, Ian Sagdahl. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ethan Sanchez.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at-bat at a time.
This is foul right side.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
No, that's low.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swung on, missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cole Freeman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now to bat, Giselle Antuna. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Now it'll be Ethan Sanchez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike now. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected.
He literally looks just like you.
But so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
No, that's it.
If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Next, here is Austin Wynns, grounded out in his last
Especially the dump truck of ass.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Ryan Volek.
The center fielder, Ryan Volek.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Cole Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 0-2. And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 3 runs in the inning on just... Next to dig in, Larry Holland. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ethan Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
1-1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an
Wow, what he just said.
like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Harrisburg
What do you have
led
for
this
dinner?
game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
They left 5 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Northeast League. Today, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Stepping up is Cole Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And stepping in, Ethan Sanchez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. This is line to left.
Drop.
Holland has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. And now, Rhett Wiseman. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. What a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit.
I don't you wanna watch more right
And
now?
he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ethan Sanchez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Reed corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box, Ethan Sanchez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
1-1.
Sorry down right now, just let me know when you're redone playing.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So here is Ian Mills. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the plate, here is Osvaldo Duarte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So now to the plate, Ethan Sanchez struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, nice hit, attaboy.
And now here is Taylor Davis. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Volek is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets 5-2 the final today. The Senators led this game from the third.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home run, I'm throwing and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
Two scene ain't enough. Four-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like real. To do what I do takes skill.
Taste. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean the base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean the base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go.
It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starred in a warehouse in the valley.
It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bang and the fangs of a parasite. I'm feeling alright, 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 alright.
One of the most underappreciated skills